The Turkish president has been one of the loudest voices. He's now announced plans to open an embassy in East Jerusalem. Maria Finoshina has more on how the Jerusalem move is being confronted.
Here we are in East Jerusalem, the part of the city considered by Palestinians to be their territory. Soon this status may be supported by Turkey. Now Ankara has a general consulate here, but the country's president is now saying he wants to open an embassy here.
We've already declared East Jerusalem as the capital of the Palestinian state, but we haven't been able to open our embassy there because Jerusalem is currently under occupation. God willing, we will open our embassy there.
The Turkish leader has been reacting fiercely to Donald Trump's controversial recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, slamming other nations for a weak response. Mr. Erdogan appeared to be speaking on behalf of the Muslim world when he claimed, if we lose Jerusalem, then we won't be able to protect Medina. If we lose Medina, we will lose Mecca and Kaaba. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation held an emergency meeting in Istanbul where it called on the international community to commit to making East Jerusalem the Palestinian capital.
We condemn the US decision on Jerusalem because of its great bias against the historical and permanent rights of the Palestinian people in Jerusalem.
The United States' decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel is a dangerous one. It will threaten security and stability and frustrates efforts to resume the peace process.
Every possible step must be taken to prevent the implementation of this illegal action by the US administration. However, there is one question that sticks out here. What factors and elements made it possible for the US president to dare to take such an outrageous act?
And it's not just Muslim nations reacting to the US recognition of Jerusalem. With violent protests all over the globe, the UN Security Council is now reportedly considering a draft resolution to abolish Trump's decision. That's following an emergency session requested by 8 out of the 15 member states. It is highly unlikely that a resolution like this could pass through the Security Council, with America, of course, one of 5 permanent members with veto powers. Maria Finoshina, RT from Jerusalem.
Well, it could be difficult for Recep Erdogan to carry out the move as the entire city is controlled by Israel, which calls Jerusalem its indivisible capital. It doesn't currently host any foreign embassies. International relations professor Hussein Bagci believes Erdogan's move has a lot to do with domestic ambitions and his promises to other Muslim states.
Technically, Turkey can do it, but once again, Israel has to permit this. I do not expect that Turkey can do it in a foreseeable future. But Tayyip Erdogan's statement is giving a message for domestic consumption, first of all, and the second one, his promises to the Islamic Organization conference that he wants to get, of course, more countries which could and should recognize East Jerusalem as the capital city of the Palestinian state. But it is not so easy. It is just a promise at the moment to satisfy probably Turkish domestic voters and also give some hope for the Islamic Conference organization. But I do not expect that Turkey can do it without understanding of Israel.